Ivan seems troubled. Where is he going now?
That cow looks visibly uncomfortable. A fresh, smelly cow pat is not far from the chest. Oddly enough, it seems to hide something shiny. Kopecks. A fresh, smelly cow. Oddly enough, Kopeck.
Ha! Gotcha!
Hello?
Thought you could get rich off my milk money again, huh?
Have you lost your mind, old man? I am no thief.
That's no argument. But if you didn't, then who did? It's the third time in a row this happens. Find the culprit, and I will share my Kopecks with you.
That cow looks visible. Why have you stolen your master's money? This is taking too long.
What have you done, you idiot?
But your Kopecks.
My dear cow. Oh. What have you done, you...
But your Kopeck.
My... Oh.
A fresh, smelly cow. Oddly enough.
What have you done, you...
But your Kopeck.
My... Oh.
My dear Ivan, you're back, I see. I wonder what you have for me.
I have more gifts, gathered with pains. A white cow's tail and some spoiled grains.
Sounds like a treat. They'll feed my crows. Now, let us talk about your woes. Oh, wait. First, let me try to guess. You find yourself in one more mess.
Another task I must go through. I need your help. I need a clue. My efforts were not paid in kind. Youth in a bottle I must find.
I told you not to trust the Tsar. His heart is darker than black tar. That wicked man will always find someone to hurt and leave behind. Me, I'll be kind and will tell you where you must go, what you must do.
Where do I start? Is it close by?
It is not far, nor is it dry. You'll need to go into the bogs, filled with wet creatures and some frogs. The eldest one is soaked in moss. Take what he guards, and he'll be cross.
What do I seek? What should I bring?
The swamp's shelter, a water spring. There is a fountain, very old, with magic water, pure and cold. Holding that water, clean of dirt, keeps one's mind young, fresh and alert.
I have to go now. I need to run.
I'll meet you there when your task is done. The van has reached a smelly place. Inside this swamp, what will he face? Peasants don't dare go in the bogs. Many were lost between the frogs. Sad women, children, dogs and sheep never come out if they go deep. The Vodnik lives there with his clan. They hate and fear the touch of man. But men are never stopped by bounds. They search for treasure on their grounds. How will the blacksmith pick a side when faithful men and swamps collide? Will he choose humans and their quest, or try to be a kinder guest?
Everything is so wet here.
May I borrow your strength for a job, young man?
And what would you need it for?
Nearby, there's a black pit heading down towards the devil himself. Next to it, there's a boulder. Be kind and cover up the pit with it.
I'll need to know more before I agree to aid you.
Evil creatures come out at night. They scratch at my windows and door. I cannot sleep anymore.
I'll need to know more before I agree to aid you.
Evil creatures come out at night. They scratch at my window.
I cannot refuse an old man in need. It will be done in no time.
Oh, but beware the demonic voices coming from the pit. They will try to deceive you. Do not listen to them.
Hey, Mujik, come have a I've got
Hey, haven't we met before?
Maybe, maybe not. What difference does it make? Let's pass some jolly good time.
And what are you drinking there?
Strongest vodka ever to have touched the tip of your tongue. I'll bet me life on it.
Thank you, but I'm afraid I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Boring. Fine, I'll have to find myself another drinking partner.
Did you cover the pit, young lad?
Oh, working on it.
I can hear someone up there. Help me, please!
I'll cover you up in a second, demon. Use your last words wisely.
I'm not a demon! I am the wife of a foolish old man. He pushed me in this pit not a day before.
Well, why would he do such a thing? Are you trying to trick me?
I might have been nagging him more lately. Still, that does not make me deserve such a death. Now free me, or I shall cast upon you curses.
That's just what a demon would say.
Did you cover the pit, young lad?
There were demons trying to stop me, but I paid no mind to them. The deed is done. There were demons trying to stop. The place seems abandoned, and the chest unguarded.
Well, well, what do we have here?
My apologies. I saw the building abandoned and
And you what? You thought that you could help yourself?
well,
Yeah. Wanted to simply reap the benefits, why wouldn't you? Just like this house. Slothful bunch. Lazy from tip to toe. Domovoy, clean the house. Domovoy, bring us food. Domovoy, put the fire out or we'll burn to death. Well, oops.
Murderer, you let innocent people die willingly.
Me? Their own laziness murdered them. The Domovoy's health is linked to that of the homestead. One suffers, the other one does too. I did try my best to extinguish the fire, but look at me. I'm as useless as they used to be.
Then I'll take them. What use does a little devil like you have for money or other worldly possessions?
What did you call me now? Oh, I'll show you. I curse you and your lust for gold. And yes, the chest is empty.
What brings you around these swamps, blacksmith?
I'm looking for the water of youth.
Oh, not this again. You'll get lost, just like the others. That madman priest will blame your loss on the swamp as well. I will not have that.
Again? Have others come before me?
Oh, and how many? Old men and women, scared by what they see in mirrors and the crackling of their bones. They come to my swamps in search of youth, and no matter what I do or say, they won't go home.
What priest?
That madman that keeps trying to clean my swamp with his rituals.
So the water of youth is here.
Oh, you don't understand. The water of youth is not for humans to possess. It's meant to remain here in the swamp.
Well, we could pull a trick on them. Make them think you don't have the water anymore.
You sure ain't like the others. They weren't nearly as amusing as you. There might be something to your offer, though. How about this? I give you a spoiled version of the water. It's not as potent as the original, but it's powerful enough to fool any human.
I'm listening.
If, and only if, you get rid of that madman of a priest disturbing my swamp.
You think me a fool? I'll make you pay for that.
If it's a fight you want, you'll get one, but you'll regret it.
You poor man. Have the swamps tricked you as well?
Are you saying the swamps are playing tricks on me?
You poor soul. You've probably lost your mind. Don't you know you're walking in a cursed land?
What cursed land are you talking about?
This whole swamp is cursed by evil spirits. People have been disappearing here in the past weeks, one after the other. Coming here in the evening, nowhere to be found in the morning. People say their lights can be seen at night. Some have seen the faces of the missing ones through the trees.
What exactly are you doing in here?
Not yet. But my faith is as strong as the stench in this devil's nest. I just need to perform a ritual to cleanse this place. But every time I start one, I keep getting attacked by ungodly creatures. If you could keep them away from me while I do the cleanse, you would be doing God's work.
Instead of performing nonsense rituals, you should be helping me find the Water of Youth. It's for the Tsar.
Simple men should not seek magic stronger than themselves. Goodbye. Will you help me rid these swamps?
Nobody was kidnapped. They all came here of their own free will. They seek the Water of Youth, which doesn't exist. You should be telling them this.
Do you have proof it doesn't exist?
Faith should be better than proof. Now, go back to your people and teach them there is no magical water. Only faith can keep them young.
Indeed. Many who disappear are older, and some are scared about their growing age. Maybe fear and dreams drove them here. You're right. I need to stop this while I still can. I need to teach them the proper beliefs. Goodbye.
Well done, Ivan. You have found the water. Is this the real thing you came after? The water is here just for you to take, but wouldn't you rather give the Tsar a fake? I know the Tsar wants it, but I will ask you, Ivan. Will you take something that belongs to no one?
The Tsar does not deserve this pure drink. Give me the fake one. I hope it will stink.
Thank you, Ivan. Your decision is wise. Take this muddy water. Give the Tsar his prize.
Muddy water? Ugh, let's see. I must not spill this thing on me.
Farewell now, Ivan. I'll take to the skies. There's a beautiful maiden I need to advise. You will see me later, I am sure of that. I'll find you, my dear, when we need to chat.
Again, you have returned? I told you not to come back without bottled youth. Guards, take him to the stone.
The laws require a trial be held. Besides, your wish has been fulfilled.
How? Show me bottled youth. A bottle of mud. Is this what you call bottled youth?
It makes your mind feel fresh and gives you the willpower to face it all. The water of youth makes you feel young as a foal.
But wait. You're right. I feel something. I feel young. And my mind is clear. The curse. Ivan, you have done well. But I need more from you. Now, my final task. If you do this one, it will be the last. Go over 9 mountains, over 9 seas, find the most lovely wife, and bring her to me.
Where do I go to find such a bride?
Go through the fields, or go through the swamp. I do not care, as long as it's far away.
What is beauty, my lord? How do I decide?
You should want to look straight into the sun, but not at her. That's how beautiful she must be.
I will need a gift for her to court her properly.
That is none of my concern. It is your task, not mine. What better gift than to be my wife?
I will find her, Tsar. I will start right away. It seems pointless to argue, whatever I may say.
Go, now. Find me a wife more beautiful than the sun, and only then can you return.
I promised I would come. I sense you are in need. Tell me of your quest, and I will closely heed.
A wife I have to bring as lovely as the sun. Someone from far away. She must be sworn to none.
There is no simpler task than choosing such a bride. I'll tell you where she is, but it is a long ride. Morevna is her name, Maria to her folk. Before you get to her, you'll pass through ice and smoke. The frozen peaks you'll cross, and after them the woods, where lots of men have died, buried in bloodied hoods.
Oh, my dear boy, look at you. You look unfed. How are you to find yourself a wife when you look like this? Nobody wants a bony husband. Take this loaf of bread, fresh out of my oven.
Thank you, Babushka.
Travel well, my dear.